made, and there were some concerns regarding this contract. Firstly, ARR deals in airframe maintenance and integrated supply chain solutions. That is what they're known for. That is what they do. They signed a 5-year agreement with South African Airways Technical Limited. The two forensic reports question the legality of the AAR contract. The Ernest and Young said the contract based on potentially corrupt relationship between AAR and SAA representatives. Well, the board is legally obligated to report alleged criminal activity to the police. This was in regards to the ENS report. We'll take a look at Barry Parsons, SAAT board member, actually resigned because of clear hidden agenda in the AAR-SAA relationship. Both forensic reports ignored and the tender issued and awarded to AAR. The last thing that we take a look at is the tender was awarded despite being identical to 4 others in which AAR was unsuccessful. It's back to you in studio.
Thank you, Stephanie. We've seen throughout some of ANN7's exposés, supply chain management rules being flouted, tenders given out irregularly at best. And this particular one, to the American company AAR, simply reeks of corruption.
And as we continue with our discussion, it seems that SAA's contracts are very biased to the Americas. Earlier on, we also revealed how the Miami office that staff 75% of the U.S. complement of staff members, paying $5 million to essentially a ghost office. I mean, Cecilia, in your investigation, I'm sure you had goosebumps. You could not believe the extent of the rot that's going on there.
Well, yes, every page, you know, as I read it, you know, I was horrified. I think that a lot of what is in that report has already emerged around the pilots and their preferential treatment. But there are so many other aspects that hadn't yet emerged, and this particular case that we're talking about had been flagged during an Ernst & Young report, and the company got the tender even though it had failed the tender process 5 times before. It brought on, in a kind of bizarre way, well, I suppose not bizarre, but it brought on an equity partner, and I don't know if that gave it the right kind of impetus to get the contract. But nevertheless, this is the one contract where they have said quite explicitly that it needs to be reported to the authorities. They've recommended that the board should, without fail and as quickly as possible, make sure that this contract is investigated.
Yeah. What do we know about AAR, which is the American company or a leading supplier of aviation services, who after 5 unsuccessful bids were then given a couple of billion, almost 2 billion rand to service SAA? What do we know about them? Matthew?
Oh, thank you.
Anybody?
Oh, anybody, that's fine. Look, this is one company that was awarded this tender irregular, as we have said, and previously it was Air France. Now, the question that we asked when it was moved to AAR was, but on what basis it was transferred to AAR, the American company? And to our surprise again, and I know people will think that, look, Sato is there to blame for that, but we strongly feel that he's the one who perpetuated. Why we are saying that? At the time this contract was signed, the board members of SAA were still praying. It was the chairperson, the chairperson of SAA Technical, Ms. Quinana, and Mr. Dr. Magumu, if I just forget his surname. When this agreement was signed, it was signed in America, correctly so, by Ms. Quinana and the acting CEO of SAA, accompanied by the CFO and the procurement head, without the chairperson of the board, with no knowledge. But it was, and it shows that even Treasury themselves, at the time was Godan, gave them a go-ahead because it says, in terms of the policy of SAA, anything that is less than 100 million rand, the executive cannot approve without the shareholder, which is Treasury. Now, for them to sign that 1.4 shows that Treasury by Godan at that time gave them a green light to sign.
Now, yeah, but was it something that was maybe for the interests of the most vulnerable in society, as we've seen in the social grants constitutional court matter, that